Hello everyone, Rich here, back for part 6 of this SS America tutorial. Today's focus is the ship's funnels, masts, and any other details I can think of along the way. Speaking of details, we're going to start on the top of the hull, where the white section begins. We're going to add some windows along the side. So we're going to start, we start along the main superstructure basically. So where the got the white forecastle section there, don't need to worry about that. Just go to the white section on the side of the ship where it gets a bit wider, and it's basically the base of the superstructure. So we're going to start on here, anywhere really, but as long as you're on the second block up from the bottom, you're okay. So we'll start roughly, so you've got the corner of the superstructure there, so we have to go about 4 blocks back from there, second block up from the bottom. We'll add our windows, so we'll put 2 windows like that, and you're going to add pairs of windows all the way along the side until you get to the open area on the stern. So you put pairs of windows like that, and at every 5th block, so a pair of windows there, and then go back 5 blocks, add another pair, then go back 5 blocks, add another pair, and then go back 5 blocks, add another pair. So basically every 5 blocks you add a pair of windows. So I'll do a few of these, and then I'll probably do a jump cut while we sort out the rest. Like I say, the funnels are the main purpose of this video, but we'll get this little detail out of the way first, because when it comes to finishing off details I forget things. So there we go. So honestly, just get these out of the way, and these just go all the way along the side until you get to that open area on the stern. So sort of up to the open promenade really. And also we've got a bit of a blacky glitch here, but it's gone away now. So you get the idea where this is going. So just carry on all along the side. Basically, it's not all the way up to the open promenade actually. It just goes all the way up to the sets of windows. So you've got a set of windows at the end before you get to the open promenade. So basically, just build those pairs of windows up till you get to these windows here. So there we go. So what I'm going to do, I shall carry on that, but I'll do a jump cut while I sort it out, and then we can move on I'll move on to something else. So do the same the other side as well, and everything should be right as rain. So I shall return in just a moment. Okay, back again. So I've done the windows on both sides now, and it should look something like that. So you've got the windows all along the side there, and take my word, they do go all the full length of the ship, or up to those windows that I mentioned earlier on. Anyway, enough of that. We're going to work on the funnels now. The funnels I'm going to do in 2 phases, because these things are a real pain in the ass to do. I'm sort of talking of experience from when I did the United States funnels, because these are basically the same thing but slightly scaled down. So if there's going to be a lot of swear words, I do apologise, but yeah, this ain't going to go very well. So we're going to put the funnel bases in place first. So we're going to go to the front of the ship's wheelhouse, at the front here, and we're going to go to the first block of the wood, which is here on the centre block, and we're going to count to the 25th block back. So on the first block of wood, count back 25 from the front centre. So 20, that's 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 25 there. And we'll put our centre block there. So that's what we want. So that's the centre block of our funnel. So the funnel is going to be now 3 wide, so 3 wide like that. And then we want out 2, 1, 2, 2 again, 1, 2. Same the other side, out 2 like that. So it looks like that. And then for the sides we want 2, 1, 2 like that, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. I think that's how it goes. That'll do. Right, same the other side. So back 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Now, so after that we want to go back 2 rows of 4. So inside we're gonna so back but inside 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2. Now do the same the other side. So 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and there we go. That's the base of the first funnel like that. So it's sort of teardrop shape. So I do apologise for the lag as well. Just give me a moment while I try to address that. So bear with me. I think that's fixed it. Alright, so that's the first funnel base in place. So what we're going to do now is go to the second deck house on the top here and go to the centre block again on the wood, and then we're going to count back to the 14th back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 back, and it's the same again. So 3 wide for the base at the front, 3 wide, and then out 2, back 2, and then what was it? 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Curving back in, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, and do the same the other side. So it's out 2, 2, back 2, back 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, curving in, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that's funnel number 2 base done. So there we are. There's the 2 funnels in place. Well, the base of them anyway. So that cuts that out of the way. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to focus on funnel number 1 for the moment, because they're both the same basically. There will be changes made to them, but they're both the same essentially. So we're going to focus on funnel number 1 first. And what we're going to do, we're going to get our signs. We're going to do the same sort of thing we've done with the hull of the ship. We're going to stick a load of signs on. So we'll go to the front centre and we'll put 0, like so, and then either side of that we'll put 1 and 1, and then the next row along we'll put 2 and 2, and then the next row along we'll put 3 and 3, and the next row 4 and 4 when I get there, 4 there, and then the next row is 5, so 5 on the outside row there, 5 like that. So there we go. That's the front half done. So for the sign, so it's just to make things slightly easier when I'm marking things out. So we've got the red. So what we're going to need now, we need the white. So put the white there, and then we also need the blue, which is blue concrete. It looks more purple, but that's the way things are. So we'll start on 0, and it's basically the same for section 0 to 3. They're going to be the same design. So what we want on the 0, we want up 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then behind that up 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then in white we want 1 on there like that, and then up 3. Then up 1, and then we want 3, 1, 1, 2, 3 like that. So it's 1 and then 3. Sorry, and then in blue we want up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2 like that. So that's the first portion like that. So it's 7, 7. And then in white you want 1, 3, and then blue 3, 2. So then what we want to do again is carry that same design on 1, 2, and 3. So I'll start on section 1 and just copy that same design. And I'm basically just going to work on one side for the minute, because it's just, like I said, it's the same on both sides. So we're just working on one side for the minute. So that's section 1, and then section 2, like this, the same again. I'm doing it too quickly, so I'm making mistakes. Then we want the white, and then the blue, like that. And then we're going to move on to section 3. And then the blue, and then there we go. So that's section 3 done. So that's the first 3 sections done. So 0 to 3 looks like that. And now we move on to section 4, which is slightly different. So for section 4 we want to go up 7 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then in white it is the 1 and then the 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the blue it is just up 3. 1, 2, 3 like that. And then for section 5 it's 7, 7 again. So in red 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then in white it's 1 and then up 2, 1, 2, and then the blue it is 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 like that. And I believe that's how that goes. So that's half the funnel done. You know, the front half, or the front left, front right corner basically. So like I say, it's the same on both sides, but we're just going to work on one side for the minute. So now we're at the back of the funnel, and now we need to label these sections. So 0 on the centre again. And then you want 1 and 1 that side, 2, and then 2 that side, and then 3, and then 3 that side, and then 4, 4 that side, as you go 5, 5 that side. So it's the same on both sides, label them all up, but like I said, I'm just doing one side. Right, so for the back of the funnel, on section 0, and to section 1, 2, and 3 as well, it's the same. So you want to go up red in up 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then behind that up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in white you want up 3, 1, 2, 3. and then, hang on, up 3, and then 1 behind that, sorry. So it's up 3, then 1, and then in blue, you want to go up 3. 1, 2, 3, like that. So there we are, that's section 0, and it's the same for section 1, 2, and 3. So I'll just copy that. Just get this out of the way. So that's section 1, and then section 2. And then section 3. There we go, so that's 0 to 3 done. And then for section 4, the red goes up in 7 again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if I read my notes right. And then the white goes up 2, 1, 2, and then 2 again, 1, 2, and then the blue is just up 2, 1, 2, like that. And then for the last section, number 5, we want to go up 7 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the white is up 2, and then up 2 again, and then the blue is up 2, like that, and then forward 2, 1, 2, like that, connecting to the front section. So there we are, there's half the funnel done, and it does look a complete mess at the moment, but I assure you, that's how it's meant to look. So what we need to do now is you can either fill in the gaps now or do the other side first, but as I'm only doing one side at the moment, I'm just going to fill in the gaps. So start at the front end and just fill in all the gaps between each section. And I say this is normally a relatively simple job, but as it's a funnel, it's a real pain in the ass to do. But like I say, I'm trying to do this in phases with as few swear words as possible, because I have been told. But as I say, just get these sections all filled in, and I am taking my time with this. Like I say, I don't normally do this on camera, but this is me, remember. So if there's going to be any mistakes, you just want to have proof of that. And then the blue up there. So, but like I say, apologies that I'm taking my time. Right, so there we are. There's the funnel filled in on one side, and it should sort of look like that. Okay, so it's not brilliant, not perfect, but it will do for the minute. So that's how it is for the minute. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a jump cut while I work out what to do next, and I'll also do the other side as well, get that filled in. So I shall return in just a moment. Right, back again. So that's the funnel done on both sides now. So that should look at the moment like that. So you can see it's both sides. So there we go. So now we need to do the top, which is all blue. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to, if we go to the left side, and if you start from the back and sort of walk your way forward, and you go to where the blue goes up by 1, which is on the side here, and from there, go on the inside. And it's the same on both sides, just want to go for this block here, and what we're going to do on the inside of that, we're going to add 3, so 1, 2, 3 like that, and basically following the contours of the top of the funnel. So that's 3 like that. And then you want 2 rows of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. So you can see it looks. So you basically, well, yeah, it looks something like that. So you're basically just following the contours in. So I'll do the same the other side. So from this, where the blue goes up by 1, you add 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, and that joins up with the center like so. So that's the first layer of the funnel done. Got hiccups again. So now move on to the next layer up. So we go forward again up to where the funnel goes up by 1 again, which is this block here. And from there we're going to count or build back 4. So from this block go back 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then on the inside we add 2 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we add 2 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2 like that. So do the same on the other side. From this block here, go back 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2 like that. And that joins in the middle again, like so. So now we move on to the last section, which is the top row. So we've got the front section here, which is the highest point. Go behind the highest outside block, so it's this block here. Same on both sides. You want to go back and add 3 from the back. So 1, 2, 3 like that. And then you want 3 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then the same the other side, back 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that connects in the middle again, like so. So that's the height of the funnel done. As you can see from the side, it sort of has a bit of sculpting to it. But from the top, there's not much going for it. So what we're going to need to do now is just fill in the gap now. Fill in the gaps at the top. So just fill in the tops like so. It's not going to be brilliant, but I have managed to do it so far without cursing my way through it. So there we go. So that's the top section, and then you just do the section down below. Like so. And then the next row along. Like so. And there we go. There's the top of the funnel done. It does look quite neat when it's all done. And yeah, not bad. So what we need to do now is add the vents in the top for the exhaust. So we get our black concrete, which I keep throwing away. That one. Oh, put that in there a minute. So we've got our black concrete. So what we need to do now is on the top section. I think about, if we go from the front, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 back and then 1 out to the side. So from the centre, sorry. So go 1 from the centre, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back and 1 to the side. And then cut a hole about 5 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in black like that. So it's basically a slit for the exhaust. So do the same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So you got 2 slits for what would be the exhaust. And there we go. And then for the fin of the funnel, we go to the outside edge, so the very outside edge at the top, so from the outside of the blue, the very outside edge, which is this part here, from the bottom of the blue on the back, which is this area here, we're going to add the fin. So from the back here, we're going to add back 3, so 1, 2, 3 like that, and then underneath we go back 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 like that. So it's basically a line like that, and then on the inside go 1 forward, and then you're going to add inwards 2, so inwards 1, 2, and then inwards 3, 1, 2, 3 like that. And then do the same on the other side, so back to the other side, from the outside is go back 3, 1, 2, 3, and then underneath we want 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 1 forward you build in 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 1, 2, 3 like that. It doesn't quite connect up with the other side, but that's how it should be. And then we just fill in this gap all with blue blocks to create the fin. Now I'm not sure that I'm not really sure for certain that this ship did have the fin, but I just put it on there anyway. I think it did, because the United States did, and it does look pretty good. So we'll add the fin anyway. And there we go. That's the funnel done. So not brilliant, not perfect, but it's a thing, and it does the job. And that's our first funnel done. So there is a bit more detail to go on around the base, but we'll worry about that in a minute. So there you go, there's the first funnel done. You just need to do that same whole thing again over at funnel number 2, and it will be exactly the same. So I'm going to cheat a little bit and do a jump cut while I do that. So what I'm going to do now, like I say, I'll do a jump cut while I fill in the other funnel, and then we can move on to something else. So back in a moment. Okay, back again, and I've put both funnels in place, and it should look something like that now. At least in theory anyway. So yeah, both funnels in place. I'll have to quick look around the other one, make sure it is the same. Yeah, that'll do. So there we are, that's both funnels done. So what we're going to do now is go back to the first funnel, and we're going to add a bit of detail around that. We've got to do a bit of detail on the deck house as well, but we'll sort out the funnel first. And what we're going to do on the left side, and the right side as well, but we'll do one side at a time. So on the left side here, on that widest part, which is this panel here, on the back of that, we're going to add a row of 12 in red back, so a row of red in 12. So from the back panel, I think it's 12, isn't it? Back 12, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Back like that, and then inwards 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the centre like that. And then increase that in height to 4 high. So that's 2 high there, and then 3 high, and then 4 high. Like so, and then across the back. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Right, so I'm going to do the same the other side. So back 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inwards 4. And then increase that to 4 high as well. So like I say, it's the same on both sides, but we do one side at a time. And there we go. That's the panel done like that on both sides. Now on the inside of that for the roof, we can either use red or black, but it's up to you. But what I'll do, I'll use black for this one. So on the inside, down 1 block from the top, we'll just add a roof of black, like so. But on the prototype, I use red, but we use black anyway because it just makes it look a bit different. So there we go. There's that bit there, and we'll just quickly do the other side as well. So one down from the top, and there we go. So that's that bit done there. You don't need to do that on the second funnel. Okay, so this is just for the first funnel only. If you look on the prototype, you can see they've got the big square panel there on funnel number 1, but funnel number 2 does not. So that's what that's all about. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so that's the panel done. On the back of that panel, on the centre, we're going to add a vent in red. So we're going to build up 5, I think. So up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the centre like that, and then 1 back like that, and that's pretty much that for the funnel. I'm sure there's more detail to go on, but I can't remember what exactly. But we'll come back to that another day. So what we're going to do now is go back to the side of the funnel again, and to the front of the widest part. So the 12 there was added to the back part, and now we'll go to the front part of the widest part. In white, what we're going to do is go 1 block back from the front end, like so. So there's the front of the widest part, go back 1. And we're going to build a white box, and we're going to go out 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out like that. And then back 3, 1, 2, 3, and then back in again. So 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And then you want to build that box to 3 blocks high. So build it 3 high all the way around. Like so. And then fill in the roof. And there we go. That's that little thing done there. So do the same on the other side. So it's 5 out. So 1 back from the front. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. 1, 2, 3 back, and 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and then just build that to 3 high as well all the way around. And there we go. There's the 2 boxes on both sides done, and it should sort of look something like that. Right. So what we're going to do now is go to the front of the ship's wheelhouse, and we're going to start adding a bit of detail on the top here. So we go to the very front end, and on the wood we're going to count, on the front end, go to the centre block, and on the wood, count back to the 4th back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just build 3 wide like that, and then 3 for the side, like so. And that's it basically. It's just a small platform. And we'll add 2 wood blocks in there like that, and then add some wood stairs on the back end. Like so. So it's just a slight platform, and then we'll add our handrails around the edge. So handrails around like that. Beautiful, marvellous, brilliant. So that's that job done there. And now for the mast, we're going to go to the back end of this little platform, and from the back end we're going to count back to the 7th back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's where our mast goes. And the mast will go up in 4 rows of 10. So you want to go up 4 rows of 10. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So that's the mast up. And then go about 6 down from the top. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. And go out 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go about 4 down from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There's our mast sort of done. And then go a bit further down. Say about another 5 blocks down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll add a very basic crow's nest, so just a few blocks around like that. And sort of just design it as best as you can. Like I say, I don't normally do this a very good design, but basically just build a large bathtub suspended precariously at a very high angle, like so. There you go. That's the masts, crow's nest, and all that guff, and don't look too bad, at least in my opinion. So what we're going to do now is go back to the mast, and we're going to add 2 skylights now. And these go either side of the mast. In reality, there was only one skylight, and it was on one side, but I want to do things symmetrical, so I'm going to do it on both sides, okay? I don't know why I keep waving at the screen for you, can't see that. But we'll go back to the mast, and then from the mast, we're going to count forward 2, so go forward 1, 2, like that. And then go out, or count out, 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then build a line of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, like that, so it's 5 wide. Do the same the other side, so 2 forward of the mast, and then out 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then add 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they're the front panels of the skylight. So for the sides of the skylight, we want 6, or is it? Yeah, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then across the back. And then we'll add a line of 3 and 1 at the front, and a line of 3 and 1 at the back, plus a spine in the middle. And then with our court stairs, we just build the ribs of the thingy. What's it? So put stairs at the corners, and then stairs one block apart, like so, like that. So it basically just creates a sort of rib cage, or a toast rack, if you like. And there we go. That's the first skylight there, and the second skylight is actually the same design. So sides are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so, and then the 3 at the front, plus 1, 3 at the back, plus 1, and then the spine, and then the stairs. Same at the back. And there we go. That's the skylights done there. And that is all the detail I'm wanting to do on the ship's wheelhouse, for now at least. So that's that job there. One more job really we can do on the back end of the deck house is to add the handrails now, because you've got the wall along the side, which sort of negates the need for handrails. But at the end of that wall, we just add the handrails around the back of the ship's wheelhouse, from side to side, back to back, whichever way you want to go. And there we go. That's the handrails added there. And oh, one more job as well, I forgot this one, is to add the slight fin to the back end of the ship's wheelhouse itself. So the back of the wheelhouse is here. What we're going to do, we're just going to build rows of 2. So start from the top, build back 2, and then underneath that 2, 2, and 2, like that. So basically just rows of 2 like that to create a sort of fin, like so. And that's that side there. I'll do the same the other side. So back 2s like that, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, like that, and then fill in all the gaps like so. And there we go. That's the detailing done for the first deck house. So I shall leave it at that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a jump cut while I work out what to do next, and then we shall move on. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. So what we're going to do now is work on the second funnel deck house, which is that thing there. So there's funnel number 2, and the deck house there. Just looking at the prototype. So what we're going to do, is go to the front wall of the deck house itself. And for the details, they are fairly minor, but they're there anyway. So we're going to add 2 little masts. Go from the centre of the front of the deck house and count to the 4th block back. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll put a centre block there so I know where I am, and then count out to the 7th out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then build up 1, 2, 3. 3 up like that, and then upside down stairs around the top of that. So it's a small mast, possibly a beacon, but who knows. So it's 7 out like that. So I do the same the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out. 1, 2, 3 up. Plus stairs around the thing like that. And there we go. That's that bit done. And then we can remove centre block. And what we're going to need to do now is add a few mechs, basically, like we did on the folks, where they're basically black things that look. Oh, they don't really look like anything. But we're going to add a few on the front, on the superstructure, on the deck house. So I'm going to add 3, and they're going to be white this time. So we'll go. I'm going to put them at random, okay? So I don't know exactly where to put them, but we'll put 1 in front of the funnel like that, plus some block like that. So 3 strokes of white plus a long line across the top like that, and then we'll put 2 facing each other near the mast thing like that. So just trying to get an idea on how this works. So put 3 in like that. Like I said, they're not placed in any specific area. They're just sort of placed at random, if you know what I mean. So yeah. So that's the front of the deck house done. So what we need to do now is just add a wall along the front of the deck house. So a wall of white blocks along the front, like so, and then about 10 up the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 there, and then 10 the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 like that. And there we go. That's the that bit done. So now we go to the back end of the deck house. And what we're going to do is go from the funnel, and we're going to add 2 white boxes basically. So we'll go back of the funnel here and go about 2 blocks back. So 1, 2 like that, and then 2 out to the side, and we're going to build basically that. So a square box like that, and the same the other side. Like that. So you've got 2 big white boxes like that, and that's basically it. So now we're going to add a skylight. So we'll go back to the back end of the funnel again, and we're going to count to the 8th block back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is going to be 3 blocks wide, and the sides are going to be 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and like that. And there's not much to this one, so just add a line of blocks across the middle, like so, and with your stairs, just do that design like so. It's kind of like a miniature one we done on the top of the first deck house, really. So that is that skylight done there. What you could do, actually, you could put glass in the middle like that, but it's sort of pointless, really, because there's not anything to it. But yeah, that's that deck house done there. And then the last job after that for this deck house is to add a box. And this one is 6 blocks back from the skylight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to build this block thing 5 wide. So 2 that side, 2 that side, like that. And then the sides are 5. So no, yeah, 5. Is it 5 or is it 3? We'll go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so, and then build that to 3 high. All the way around. And then just add the roof. So it's basically just a big box. No real purpose other than to be a box. And it is slightly bigger than the one on the prototype, but who really gives a stuff? Right, so what we're going to do now is add a bit of pipe work to this thing. But I'm just sort of thinking, is it really worth it? Because there's not really much any detail to it. But if we get our quartz slabs, you can sort of get an idea on what I'm trying to do here. So it will go, not from the centre, go offset from 1 block to the centre. We'll add 2 slabs back, and then 1, 2, 3 out, and then in blocks we'll go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. So it's sort of like a pipe, but or pipe work, but you know, it's as good as it's going to get. And that's sort of how it looked on the model I was looking at, or the photographs of the model I was looking at. So yeah, there's not much to go on that thing. But anyway, that is the deck house done. So just the last job for the deck house is just to add handrails all the way around. So we'll go back to the front end where the wall is on the side, just add handrails around the edge of the deck house. And then around the back. And then up the other side. And there we go. That's our deck house, our handrails and things done. So that is that done. Job done, no buggering about. Alright, so what we're going to do now is to add the second mast. So we go to the back end of the deck house we just fiddled around with. And we're going to go to the centre block again. And from the back end of the deck house we're going to count back to the 19th block. So on the centre block of the wood, count back 19. So that's 5, 10, 15... 17, 18, 19. So on the 19th block we do the same again. So it's 4 rows of 10 up. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then about 4 down from the top, or 6 down, sorry. Add your spurs out 4 like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then about 5 down from there. Same again. So you get your spurs like that, and there you go, there's your mast. Not a lot more to talk about on that, but at least it's they're all in place and it don't look too bad. You may want to increase it in height slightly because the one on the bow is slightly higher due to it being on top of a deck house, but other than that there isn't really much else to do. So that is that. So one more job to do for today is basically add a set of stairs, or 2 sets of stairs. Now if you go to the back end of the deck house, the main deck house, on top of the on the boat deck. So you got the boat deck here, you got this deck house here with these 2 culverts like so. Inside of these little culverts we're going to use the 2 centre blocks to create staircases. So we remove the centre blocks, then we build our stairs upwards inside there. So we get our wood stairs, which are always fun to play with, and we put our stairs inside there like that. So you can build those staircases up. So stairs are a real pain in the ass to fit, and I've just sworn, so yeah, that kind of puts that to one side. We're going to build these staircases up and try and do things by the book. So like I say, just put the staircases in, put the supports underneath, like so, and then try and do it properly. There we go. So you see the staircases in there like that. And like I say, it's the 2 centre blocks that you want to remove and put the stairs in there. So let me just cut a hole in here so I can actually get inside. And then we just fill in around the edge, like so. Put our stairs in like so. Well, the stairs are in, just build the wall around the stairs. And then we can remove that block, or replace those 2 blocks. And at the top we'll add a white wall around the side. Like so, and may as well add a couple of blocks there like that, and then you can add the handrails. Well, don't add the handrails yet because the handrails have got to go right the way around the ship, but we'll worry about that later on. But there's the staircases in anyway. You can sort of see it looks something like that. So I'll try and do the same on the other side. So we'll remove those 6 blocks there like that, and we'll replace with stairs. So stairs, blocks, stairs. And I need to remove the top blocks as well. Just get our stairs in. Like that, and then the sides, we'll just add the white blocks in like that. And then remove the area which I need to get to and replace the sides with the blocks as and when we need, like that. And there we go, that's that all covered in, and there we go, there's our staircases in there. Marvellous. So that's that little job done there, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do. But yeah, it's quite a bit done for today. The funnels, the masts, and all the details on the top, and we shall call it a day at that. So that's what part are we on? Part 6, I think. So for part 7 will be the final part. For the final part we need the lifeboats, propellers, rudder, and any other details which I've left out. But that is pretty much the majority of the ship done. But like I say, We have got quite a bit done. So the staircase is there done, the masts there done, the details on the deck houses there done, the funnels are done on there, and also the side windows as well. I forgot about those. The side windows underneath the overhang, we've got those in place. And yeah, done quite a bit today. At least the ship's got its identity now. You can sort of see the proper silhouette of the vessel, and it don't look too bad. So yeah, one more part to go. Part 7. Lifeboats, rudder, propellers, and all the other details which I've missed out. So we'll leave it at that. So what we got over there? That's 2 new things going on. So yeah, they'll leave it at that. So this is Rich signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I shall return for part 7, I think. So yeah, bye for now.